guys, and welcome to HRL Season 5, Round 4. This is going to be Mount Guerco. GP should be a fun one here. GP from Champ Series last season ended up really well that season, so hopefully it's the same here. Anyways, green flag. Drivers are already starting the race. Looks like we have a couple two wides going down the bridge. Trying to see what's up front. Alright, looks like Roman's able to hold on to the lead. Close battle for third. Drivers are starting to single out a little bit, but you're going to see some more fights going into that sliding corner right there. Through the chicane. Wow, I saw one person almost completely wipe out in the back, but it looks like most drivers clean through the chicane. Going through the second chicane, mostly clean. Uphill, and it looks like Detail has taken over the lead from Roman, but Roman's fighting back. Not able to get his nose under Detail just yet. Still staying close, but not able to really make a pass. Oh, and Slaunch is going to go down. Unfortunate for him. That downhill corkscrew is definitely one of the more treacherous parts of the track. You got to be very careful, especially when you're hitting the rumble strips there. When you hit that last exiting rumble strip, the chances of you flipping drastically increase, and you have to be careful for that the entire race. Camby looking pretty solid in third so far. Camby actually. Many of the drivers in this heat actually raced this track in Champ Series, almost all of them actually, because Justice ended up filling in for somebody, so the majority of drivers in this heat, the only people that didn't race on it in Champ Series were Elite and Sector. You saw Camby almost completely getting destroyed, by the way, just a second ago. But yeah, only 2 drivers in this heat that didn't race it in Champ Series. That's pretty crazy. Definitely not going to be that way in the next heat. Roman really hitting Detail hard right there, trying to get any inkling of space that he can, just not quite able to make the pass. Oh, Detail gets a little loose through the final corner, and Roman has a huge run, and that might be the pass completed. And it looks like Roman's going to overtake that number 1 spot. Down the first corkscrew into the cheese bonner corner, that's what I'm going to call it. Into the first chicane. Pretty clean for these guys so far. This lap, no real mistakes being made yet. Second chicane, one can be just as tricky as the first one in some cases, especially when you're going side by side. By the HRL sign, my favorite part of the track. I wonder why. I think we're going to have to watch the downhill here. If Detail's able to make any gains, this is probably where it's going to happen. Through the first part, looks pretty clean. Definitely looks like he made up a little bit of time right there. It's going to be all about the last corner. And they both ran it sort of even, I guess. No huge gains made by either of them really right there. 3 laps to go. Not that much time left in this heat. Heats are big though for this track. I mean, you can definitely make up time here, but passing on any GP is difficult, so you always want to do as good as possible in the heat, get yourself into that semi, then try to bring a good performance in the semi to get yourself as good of a first moto starting spot as possible. I mean, it's always beneficial on any type of track, but I'd say GPs by far are the most influenced by your starting spot. Obviously ovals, there's so much time in those races, there's so much potential for cautions, for cheese in the restarts. So many variables on ovals. For Supercross, I mean, yeah, gate pick is important, but you can always work around it. And if you have a good start, you can get a good start from any gate pick if you actually nail the gate at the perfect timing. So I think GP definitely is the most influenced by starting position. Like, starting position is absolutely the most important on these types of tracks. That's what I would say is the biggest influence for qualifying. I mean, qualifying on Supercross isn't too important, but, like I said, gate pick helps. Qualifying on ovals is important, just not as important as it would be because we have these, heat and semi races. If ovals were just qualifying straight to motos, that would be way different. Then qualifying would be really important. Same goes for Supercross. These warm-up races definitely mix things up, which is fun. Warm-up races tend to be some of my favorite parts of the night, and these guys have just been really close this entire this entire heat, but it looks like Roman's definitely got the advantage. Detail had a pretty good run in the final corner there, but not sure if he's going to be able to catch him. I mean, he's got to catch him and he's got to pass him at this point, so that's quite a lot of work to do. Going to take a quick look on another part in the field. You see Sector and Justice having an amazing battle right there for last. they've been duking it out this entire heat. Unfortunately, not getting too much love. Sorry about that. Even though they've low-key been having a really good last place battle the entire time. Gonna go back to Roman and Detail. Looks like they're doing. They're still about like the same gap that they were last time we checked up on them. Gonna go by the HRL sign. The best corner on the track. Not really. I like the last downhill. And here's gonna be the entirety of this lap. Can Roman get through this clean? Yep, he does. All right, that should be it then. That was definitely the most important spot. Doesn't even need to take the last corner that clean. Detail made huge gains, but just not enough. That's going to be the finish. Roman's going to take the heat win. Detail's going to take second. Close battle for fourth, and it looks like Camby's going to take third. Slaunch's going to take fourth. Elite fifth. And we're going to have to wait. Mana do 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 do. Mana do 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 do. This is going to be a while. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, here we go. Here we go. Who's that? And what the cheese? I believe that was Justice. Justice got 6th and Sector 7th. There's the results on your screen. Definitely get ready for Heat 2. Should be a banger.